We were sitting in a Greater Places to Work committee trying to kind of brainstorm a service project, and Lisa had mentioned that she had done a knitting project when she was in the classroom and it went really well.
I was looking for a project that would allow my students to feel like they could make a difference. Sometimes their worlds are so small, but this opened up their world for them and made them feel empowered that they were helping others. I was a little bit nervous to introduce this project because it was so close to my heart, and I wasn't sure how working professionals would feel about this project.
My initial response was, I liked the idea of doing something different.
My grandmother tried many times to teach me to knit, and it never took.
There were two areas that we thought we could donate the hats. One was for NICU babies, and then the other was for children and families who have been impacted by cancer.
Everybody's been impacted by cancer or knowing someone that had a preemie.
Once it was decided that this would be our project, we now needed to gather yarn. We were able to come up with over $1,200 that we spent on yarn. It was amazing. The yarn just kept pouring in. And I had a neighbor who left me a thing of yarn on my front porch with a little note that said, I was just diagnosed with brain cancer. I don't have very long to live. I'm so excited that this yarn is going to be put to good use.
My students who were busybodies and couldn't focus were able to focus more when their hands were busy.
No offense to any presenters, but not every meeting has me on the edge of my seat. I can do something with my hands and know that I was not only learning, but I was doing something impactful.
There were some people that were a little reluctant and didn't want to do it because maybe they weren't crafty. So I would sit in the back of the room and I would start a hat, just get the first row or two going, and then I would take it over to someone sitting in the meeting and show them how to do it. It was shocking how easily they were able to pick it up and how much they loved it and how much they said it really helped them participate and pay attention in the meetings.
It was exciting to see so many people participating, and they were all having a lot of fun.
I had never done anything like that with knitting hats or anything. I'm not very crafty in any sense, but I was able to serve and be helpful and serving kids. Our whole purpose of Magic Learning is to help kids.
They not only donated money and donated yarn, but they donated their time. And as they were donating their time, sometimes there were conversations around little knitting circles among people who had never met before and were opening up about things that were important to them.
I think this project was meaningful because it gave people a chance to contribute something personally, where you felt like you were really giving of yourself, not just your resources.
It was one of those service projects that could meet you where you were at for your commitment level.
It meant a lot because I know exactly what it means to those parents and what they're going through. So it was really nice to see everybody really get on board.
Through this process, we were able to make over 1,000 hats. It was a wonderful experience.
It started out as knitting hats, just knitting hats. And I found that this activity transcended so many other things.
More than any project that I've experienced in the past, this one really hit at the heartstrings and brought us all together in so many ways. And I just am so grateful that I got the opportunity to participate.